Okay, so in part one, what we did was we just looked at the basic starting position for a curl. And we're going to be putting all these exercises together into a really great workout at the end. But I have a few more exercises to show you. So here's ab hack number one. This is one of my favorite exercises because it really helps people work with their breathing, which is so important. Remember, abs are breathing muscles. And it also stabilizes the core. And we could do this at multiple levels. So let's just get right to it. We're going to be getting on the floor for the 100. Knees are going to be in a 90-degree position if you're a beginner. But if you are an advanced person, or as you work your way through the first 50, it's named the 100 for a reason, then you can extend the legs out a little bit. But we always want to remember that mouse house stays. If you can fit a squirrel under there, those legs come back to the starting position until you can continue to stabilize. And it's very simple. It's just going to look like this. So legs are together, 90-degree angle, and the arms are out. And what we want to just do is almost reach the arms away from the body as if you were reaching through toward where the heel is. And you're going to breathe in for 5. In, and out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like this. That's 1. 2, 3, and so on. Again, extending the leg is going to really create a challenge to the abdominals. And that's the 100. So the 100 is a challenging exercise. You might only get to 50, and that's okay. Stay at the lower level if you can do the entire 100 counts, which is really 5 counts in and 5 counts out. Then work on extending the legs a little bit further from the body. When we extend the legs further away from the body, that is called a long lever exercise. So that long leg out creates more weight and more of a challenge to the core. So that's why all the beginner exercises, the legs are going to be a little closer to the body, and the more advanced, they're going to be a little farther away. Okay, so let's move on. This is another exercise that I really love, and it's one of those exercises that, if done right, it's a lot harder than it looks. And a lot of these are going to be a lot harder than they look. But that's the whole idea. It's because we're working properly and we're not letting other muscles do the job. So the way that this works is, again, we get our 90-degree angle as a starting position. We have our little mouse house. If you need the support of your hands behind your head, that is perfectly fine. Or you can put a ball, if you have a ball big enough, just to rest the head. But we really want to engage the abdominals. And what you're going to watch is this. My leg is at a 90-degree angle. I am going to drop my heel towards the floor by inhaling, exhale, and pick it up. Inhale, drop my knee towards the floor and pick it up. Now I'm just going to move my body so you can see something, okay? Let's see if I can get this angle. I am not moving my knee at all. I am moving from my hip. So it's going to look like this. Excuse me while I lose my head here. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. What I'm not doing is I'm not extending my leg. I'm keeping the 90-degree angle. I'm dropping till I feel a pull, not letting my back pop up, and coming back up. Okay? Now, to create even more of a challenge with that, we do what's called a double heel dig. So a double heel dig looks like this. Double heel dig is going to be the 90-degree legs. Again, if you want to support the head, you can. And now I'm going to be dropping both legs. So I'm inhaling and I'm exhaling and pulling up. And again, remember, you only go down as far as you can without your back lifting up. If the back lifts, then that's where you bring those legs back up. That's going to be for a beginner. Again, that looks easy, but I encourage you to try it. It is not that easy. All right? You really want to kick it up a notch and hack the heck out of it, you're going to place that little ball right between the knees. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay? So that's the double heel dig. This was the single heel dig. Okay? So let's move on. Ab hack number 3. The ball toss. Let's play ball. My way. So we did the heel dig, right? You got that. So all this is it's a heel dig with a toss of the ball. So as I drop my right heel, the ball comes under my left leg and I'm going to grab it. And I'm going to switch and switch and switch and switch and switch and switch. So it's going to look like this with the breathing. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Ball toss. Okay, now it's going to get a little tricky, okay? This is hip swivel number 1. We have 2 hip swivels, okay? Now, this is going to start working a lot on the obliques. So I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to put the ball between my knees. Now the reason I'm going to put the ball between my knees for this exercise is because many people have problems with the outer thigh and iliotibial band, and things are tight, and even back, some imbalances in the muscles of the back, and this actually is going to help that. So this ball is going between my knees, and I hope you can get a good angle on this. I'm going to try to do the best I can with it. I'll try to do it from 2 angles, but the hip swivel is going to go like this. The heels on the left side, both legs, come towards the left side, and I'm going to reach, okay? Back to my center, and then I'm going to reach right. Back to my center, reach left, back to my center. Let me try to do it from this angle and see if we can't make it better. 90 degrees, swivel, center, swivel, center, swivel, center, swivel, center. Okay? I'm even going to show you another little hack if you're really crazy and you want to take it to another level. We're going to add a double heel dig in the middle of that swivel. So here we go. Swivel, back, down, and lift. Swivel, back, down, and lift. It's going to go inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Got it? Okay. For the next hip swivel number 2, we're going to need a different ball. So I'm going to go change balls. Okay, so hip swivel number 2 involves a bigger ball and a longer lever. So I'm going to let you see it from hopefully the feet angle. Try to get a good angle of the feet here. Okay, so the ball is going between my feet. Maybe you can't see that so good. The ball's going between my feet. And I'm going to swivel, center, swivel, center, and that's hip swivel number 2. Okay, so this is called double leg oblique lift with a ball. Now, you see where the ball is? It's down there between my ankle and calf, basically, is where I'm holding that ball. And we're going to be stabilizing with one hand on the floor, but the legs should be straight out from the body. So create a nice straight line by putting your hand out, and when you look down, your elbow, your hand, and your ankle should be in alignment. Okay, we're going to draw the abs in, and then we're going to inhale for a count of 2 and exhale for a count of 2. So it's in, out, out, in, out, out. Now what this is doing here is it's not only working the oblique muscle, but you're also working your inner thighs because you're holding the ball. If you have any imbalances at all in your body, in the muscles of your back, you are definitely not going to be able to lift this off the floor. You might find that it's easy to do on one side, but the other side is really difficult. Yep, that would be a muscle imbalance. So the way to fix that is to do an extra few repetitions on the side that it's difficult to lift on. And that's going to help balance those muscles out. And we always want to stretch when we're done, and just take a nice stretch where you can feel that that muscle is lengthening, and that's going to work out really, really well if you stretch. Okay, so we're at our last ab hack. This is ab hack number 6. Now we did a couple of swiveling exercises on our back, but this is going to be in a more of a prone position, not completely prone, but belly down instead of belly up. And it's called the hip switch because that's exactly what we're going to be doing. What I love about this, and I love about just a lot of the best core exercises involve more of the body than just the muscle that you're working. This one is also going to get the back, it's going to get the arms, a little bit of the chest. So there's a little bit of a coordinated movement here, and it's going to look like this. So I've got the ball, and I place the ball between my knees, all fours position. See if you can see that a little bit better. And I'm going to lift up. So my knees are coming up off the floor. I'm going to shift my entire body to the right, hip, back to the center, hip, back to the center, hip, center, hip, and center. Now you can speed it up, hip, and hip, and hip, and take out that center piece if you want. That's a lot easier to do without the ball. So if you really want to just get some speed out of it, then you can remove the ball. So now we've got 6 ab hacks that we are going to take and put together in a nice little workout, starting with the crunch, using tempo, and then moving into all of the exercises that we just covered. Okay, now we're not going to start with the 100 because you don't need to see me do that. All right, hackers, are you ready? We're going to put it all together. Now, I am not going to do the 100 because that's something that, well, obviously there's 100. So we're not going to do that. There's no need for you to watch me do that. You just work with that at your own pace. I'm actually going to start with the crunch, which is where we began, which is just the basics. And then I'm going to do your ab hacks, all of them. Your heel digs and swivels and all that stuff. Okay? So we're going to start with feet on the floor, 90-degree angle, ball between the knees. Okay? So I'm just going to do 6 of each, but you can go 8, 10, 12. If we were in a class, we'd probably be doing at least 8. So it's going to look like this. Ready? Okay, we're going to begin. So I'm going to go up for 1 and down for 3. So it's going to go 1 and down and down and down. Lifting 2 and down and down and down. Lifting 3 and down and down and down. Lifting 4 and 5 and 6. Exhaling 7 and 8. Down 7 and up, down, down for 8. 2 and 2. 1 and 2, down 1 and 2. So here's 1 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 counts up, 2 counts down. 6, 7, and 8. Working on singles. So we're up 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Remember, sliding and breathing, and 7. And take the ball out. We're going left heel down for 2. Pick it up. So it's down, down, and lift. Down, down, and lift. There's 2. Down and reach it. Lift it up. Down and reach it. And lift it up. Down and reach. Down and lift. Down, down, lift. Remember now, I am not opening and closing at the knee. I'm moving from my hip. Let's go into a double. Ball between the knees, take it down, and lift for 1. Head and shoulders are off the floor. Inhale. You're only going down as far as you can go before the back lifts. So it's down, down, lift, 5, down, down, lift, 6, down, down, lift, 7. Get ready for the ball toss. Here we go, grab it, and it's in 1, in 2, in 3. Advanced, reach the leg out. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ball goes between the knees. Take it to the left. Swivel, center, right, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're going to take the ball and we're going to drop down, 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 and swivel to the left and center. And take it down, down, down. Swivel to the right. Let's pick up the pace. So it's going to go down and lift and left and center and down and lift. Right and center. Down and lift. Left and center. Down and lift. Left, center. So we've got 4 more. Left. 3 more. Two more. Last one here. You get to get a little break here because we're going to reach for our other ball. So you want to grab your big ball and we'll do our hip swivel advanced. So ball goes between the feet, legs go out, and it's right, center, left, 1, right, center, left, 2, right, center, left, 3, right, center, left, 4, right, center, left, 5, right, center, left, and 6. Hang in there, right, center, and left. 1 more. And right, center, and left. Ball comes down. Take it to the floor on all 4s, lifting the knees, and it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Take a quick little second to rest. It's good stuff, huh? So with any good ab exercise, anytime you work a muscle, you should always work and stretch the opposite muscle. So take a moment in a prone position and just inhale and stretch it out. Stay in that position for about 60 seconds. And there you have it. You made it. Good job. We'll see you next time. Remember, if you like these videos, hit that like button. Subscribe. We're going to be here all the time. I'll see you soon. Remember, www.biohackingwellness.com. Coming in August. See you there.